Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to one of our next projects. There has been a ton of shipping delays in the world and these boxes were affected by those shipping delays. We got a bunch of Skymaster planes that are arriving soon or have arrived in this order that will be build threads on the channel. So let's dive into this box and see what's inside. Alright guys, well, we made some extra room in the temporary shop, aka the sports court in our house. So we've got a bunch more room now to work on some of these projects. No, this is not the new shop. This is part of our house, but we've got a lot more room now. I just cleaned it out today and we have to do a bit of reorganizing still, but we've got lots of extra room. This is awesome. Alright, so in this box is an F-18, obviously it says in the title, but we've got an F-18. Now this is the Hornet or the EF model versus the one we have already built on the channel is the C model, I think, or the D model, one of the two. But we're unboxing this aircraft. Now this is for a customer, his name's John. Hey John, congratulations on your new aircraft. And we are going to be putting this plane together. Now, list in the comments below, guys, if you are interested in me doing a build thread on this plane. It has some similarities to the other 18 that I did, and it also has some differences. So let me know in the comments below. I can do a kind of conglomerated build series on this plane, just a short version if there's anything different than the other model, or I can do the detailed version. So let me know what you're interested in the comments below, but let's open these boxes and see what's inside. So the first one we're going to do is what's marked as the wing box. Now the F-18 from Skymaster comes in two boxes, the fuselage series of boxes and the wing boxes. All right, so let's open up the wings. So there is a crap load of packing material in there. And of course, we've got to get some pictures for John, the owner. So when you open up the wing box, this is basically what it looks like. So we've got the wings in there, we've got the drop tanks, I see tail cones over there, a bunch of accessories, maybe the cockpit. But those are all the little items. There's probably tail pieces in there. I see maybe a hatch or something. So let's open up these parts and check them out. All right, so we got to do the wings first just because they're the wings. All right, so standard F-18 wing from Skymaster. We got leading edge, we've got flaps and ailerons. Now we do have the light kit installed on this aircraft. So there's one little light right here. And we've got a bunch of leads right here. So we should have some other lights going on the tips and marker lights and stuff, but good looking wing. And they actually got some of the rivets on the servo covers lined up properly, which is good. Usually with Skymaster kits, they're not even close. This one's so-so, but this one they actually lined it up well, and it's got the color or the nomenclature or decal on top of it. So a good looking wing. That's the right wing. Now we'll take apart the left wing. All right, and so very, very similar. On this one, the servo hatches don't line up, but the other stuff looks like normal Skymaster quality. All right, guys, we're not gonna unpack the ordnance, the bombs or whatever these are, the drop tanks, sorry. But we do have the front of the fuselage. All right, so cool color scheme on this one. Looks good. So just taking a look inside the fuselage here, Skymaster looks like they did a great job on these glue fillets. Better than what I would typically see in a Skymaster kit. So looks really nice. They did a really, really good job. So you can see all the wiring in there, all the air lines and everything. That's for all the scale lights. And then we've got a bunch of the light marker lights and everything already installed. And looks good. All right, so other goodies we have in the box here. We've got our air cylinder setup, our air tank setup. We've got the plates and all the hinge covers and everything for the wings. So that is awesome. Nose cone is right there. So we'll pull that out. It feels like there's something else in there. We've got the rear part of the canopy, and we've got a bunch of stuff in there. And we also have the afterburner rings, it looks like, as well. So we'll take a look at that stuff. Tail cones are in there as well too. So let's open up. The main thing I want to check out is the parts kit here and see what's in the parts kit. All right, we'll just use the Huracan box here and pull all the goodies out. So yeah, we've got the light controller there. So 7.4 volts, so a 2-cell LiPo, and we'll have to play with that, but that's nice to see. Afterburner rings, very, very cool. That's going to be a nice touch for this aircraft. And all the other stuff is going to be standard Skymaster stuff. So you've got the oleos or the leg adjustments for oil and air. You've got all the hardware package. Now most of this stuff, I find some of it is usable, some of it's not typically, but we use as much as we can. The Phillips head screws are pretty good, and those Allen keys look like they're decent as well. So then we've got our standard F18 hardware kit, which is bearings, bigger Allen key bolts. We've got the, that's for the rudder assembly there. That's for the elevators or horizontal stabs, the inserts. We've got servo mounting pieces there. We've got carbon and control horns, and we've got fuel tank fittings. So that's all the stuff that's in that one. In this one, we've got our standard air package, I guess. So Skymaster generally includes the electronic brake valve, but the gear valve is, I don't really know why they include this, but it's one of the servo-operated ones, but you need another one for the lock anyways. So, but that's the standard air kit, and awesome to see. All right, other thing we're going to open up here out of this one box is the nose cone. Yes. So that's the battery mount or mount for the front end. That's kind of what I thought. And there's our nose cone. So nice layup. Again, nice glue joints is here as well. Looks like they actually use possibly high sol or something similar, but nice job. All right, guys, and really nice Skymaster cockpit here. Really well detailed and looks good. We've got a little bit of a fix there. Looks like the canopy here cracked, but anyways. So that's awesome. So that's the front section of the aircraft. We're not going to open up the other little bits. So we're going to put this stuff back in the box and we're going to look at the main fuselage. All right, so this box has the fuselage, the elevators and stuff like that in there. So let's take a look. All right, so we'll get to the fuselage here first. Beautiful. Okay, so let's get this thing on a stand so you can take a better look at it. Okay, so initial look here at the aircraft. The outside of it looks pretty typical. Nothing too crazy. I love that. That's a cool, cool decal. That's really nice. So we've got our air brake there. The air cylinder for the air brakes are right there. And there's the air brakes. Nice painted red job there. Okay, so let's pull this hatch off. Okay, so we are full of stuff. Full of packing material. And we've got, looks like, a bunch of our armaments inside there. And gear's already mounted. Now, one of the things to remember with these Skymaster kits, the gear is mounted, but in the past, none of the metal-to-metal contact Allen key bolts or fixing nuts or anything like that is Loctited. So unfortunately, the gear's got to come out of this aircraft. We've got to go over it all. I did reach out to Skymaster. I guess it would have been probably some point earlier this year, and just let them know that it would be really wise to start Loctiting all those pieces before they install them in the plane. Otherwise, customers are going to have to take them out. So we will be the test dummy. We'll pull these gear out and we are going to see if they are in fact Loctited, which would be a huge positive. So fuselage looks good. Now, because this is the ARF Plus kit, everything's pre-mounted. So our fuel tanks are mounted, which is great. Our main tank there is mounted, and that is that's awesome. One of the things I like about the Hornet or the F model, the EF model, is the tank shape. I like this shape better than the CD model, and which is the last one I built. And then nice mounting on the front here as well too. So Skymaster's done a great job on this kit. I'm gonna pull these armament pieces out and we'll just see if there's anything fun and exciting with that. All right, there is the armament kit, and I love the color and finish of these. I think the Sidewinder missiles, the wingtip missiles, that is so dang cool. Love it. So fuselage looks good. Yeah, the one thing I've noticed with this particular kit is it looks like they're using high sol or a different adhesive for all the former work. So looks really nice. Quite impressed. Quite impressed at all the glue joints so far. Good job, Skymaster. Everything looks good. So all of our rails, the name escapes me right now, they're all right there. So that is the fuselage. Looks good. Let's pull the other pieces off and take a look, or pull them out and take a look. Now the one thing I've kind of noticed here, I'm not sure if that is just black or what the finish is, but it looks like they're using a higher quality wood for mounting the elevator servos too, which is always a plus. All right, and there is the rudder or vertical stab. I love that color scheme. That looks so awesome, so visible. So great looking aircraft. So we got our light hookups here as well too. So we've got our marker lights there, lighting on the back. So that is stellar. And there it is, really cool. All right, guys, so the rest of the stuff in the box here, we've got another drop tank, which is going to be probably the center tank, and we've got our pipes, our elevators or horizontal stabs. We're not going to open up those. They're pretty typical. Nothing looks like they've changed on them. Still the aluminum shaft and everything. And then we've got our other vertical stabs. So we're going to leave those packed up. But there's a shot from the other side with the vertical stab on. Great looking kit. Love the yellow on the kit, and I love the red highlights kind of everywhere with the danger markers, the give 'em hell logo on the back there. That's awesome. But really cool scheme. Looking forward to building this aircraft. All right, and I want to take a couple seconds here and give a shout out to you guys that have already sent some funds in to support the shop build. If you don't know what I'm talking about, we are building a new shop at the lighter side of RC here, and we are crowdfunding our build as much as we can. And to date, we've raised almost $3,500, which is outstanding. So thank you to everybody on this list that has donated to the cause. If you're interested in donating, there's a bunch of links down below to tell you how you can do that. So we appreciate it, guys. Thank you to everybody who has sent some funds along, whether it's big or small. We do appreciate it. Thank you. All right, and that is everything for the unboxing of the Skymaster F-18. Really looking forward to building another one of these aircraft. It's always fun to do it multiple times and try and improve the build, and also to see how the manufacturer has improved the build as well too. I'm always curious about that, to see what they've pulled from people's feedback, from you guys, from videos like this, just to see whether it's positive changes and there's progress. So again, if you guys are interested in seeing more about this build, comment in the comment section down below. Let me know if you're interested. That's it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and we will see you in the next video.